Hello again, it's Paul Lucas here, Glasgow and Clyde RAYNET controller, and this weekend we have been active here on Glenfruin, providing an HF station and a VHF station in aid of British Wireless for the Blind Fund, Transmission 2010. We've been up here since Friday night in the caravan here, courtesy of Alan and Vicky, who have gave us this cracking caravan to carry out the HF event. We've also kindly had the offer of the generator from my Sandra's dad, Campbell, who's gave us power over the weekend. Quite a busy weekend. We're coming to the end of it now, but apart from the weather today, we've had really good weather over the past 24 hours. The HF bands have been really active, but certainly today's been the best day out of the two, where I reckon we've maybe hit at least 100 contacts since 10 o'clock this morning. It's been quite a busy wee place, Glenfruin. It's quite quiet and remote, but certainly this weekend we've had a lot of amateurs passing by, popping in for a cup of tea, cup of coffee, and it's made it even better, being able to see everybody come up and visit us here. I think we've probably came to the end of our day now, and I must say I think we've probably raised in the region of maybe £500 for the British Wireless for the Blind Fund, and certainly this year's been probably the best year so far. We've done this event twice, and we're looking forward to 2011. Probably do it in a very similar location to this, and all going well, the band conditions will be good. So on that, I'll say goodbye just now. Hopefully we'll have some footage of the weekend with the people operating on the HF radio and the VHF radio, and I'm sure we'll get some snippets of individual members of RAYNET. And we've also been quite fortunate, we've actually had some members of the Lomond radio group who's actually came here also over the weekend with their support. So on that note, I'd like to say cheerio, 73s as they say in HF, and we'll see you again next year.
And good luck, 75. 73s to you, QRZ, Golf Mike 0 Romeo Alpha Yankee.
Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu Victor Bravo, Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu Victor Bravo.
Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu Victor Bravo, good afternoon to you. Name here is David. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. So the name here is David, Delta Alpha Victor India Delta, and this is a special event for the British Wireless for the Blind. The QTH here is about 30 miles northwest of Glasgow, above the base at the Navy base at Paz Lane. Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu Victor Bravo, Golf Mike 0 Romeo Alpha Yankee, over.
Okay David, nice to hear you there. This is Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu Victor Bravo. Your signal report is 5x9. Very good signal and very good audio. Very good. I'm located in the island of Anglesey, in a small village about 2 miles away from Holyhead. Operator name is Graham, and the weather here in Holyhead is very wet and windy. Very bad day today.
Paul for a wee while. He's actually got a video camera stuffed right in my face here, Phil. So I'm doing a bit of filming for YouTube, I think. So right, good to make contact.
Golf Mexico 0 Romeo Alpha Yankee, special event station calling CQ20 and listening. Delta Kilo 5 Fox Tango Victor QSL.
QSL.
Delta Kilo 5 Foxtrot Tango Victor, a very good morning. You're 5 and 7, 57, operator this end is Paul, and this is a special event station for the British Wireless for the Blind. Delta Kilo 5 Foxtrot Tango Victor.
Yes, sir.
Obviously you've been here this weekend. How have you enjoyed yourself? Has it been good?
Absolutely,
enjoyed it?
absolutely fantastic.
What's been the highlight for you?
Well, all the contacts you've actually done throughout the weekend. It's absolutely marvellous.
Excellent. And what about VHF? Have you had any good? Who have you spoke to in VHF over the weekend?
Well, quite a few.
Good. A lot of local stations, Paisley,
Yes.
Renfrew, all that kind of area.
Yes, all over the place actually.
What was your furthest away one? The VHF was it Bathgate or Motherwell? Was it?
No, we had one from Glasgow.
Was it Glasgow? Yeah. Excellent. And who are you here with this weekend? Is a lovely Margaret with you?
Yes, my wife's in. You'd like to speak to her?
Yeah, we'll have a wee word with her very shortly. Thanks a lot, Stuart.
You're welcome.
Margaret, we've just spoke to Stuart there and we're just catching up with everybody that's been here this weekend, and this like a couple of wee questions. How have you enjoyed it?
Very much.
What's been your highlight? What's been the highlight?
Getting in contact with people and different people all over the place.
Good. And what's the furthest contact you've had? Is it VHF? You've been operating VHF all weekend, haven't you?
Yeah. I think the furthest I've spoken to is somebody from. I spoke to somebody from Rossi, I think.
Was it Rothsay? So that's quite far.
The Isle of Butes. I've just spoke to somebody from the Isle of Butes.
And how much? I believe you've raised quite a bit of money. How much money have you raised for the British Wales for the Blind?
£105.
And is that just from local friends and family, or?
From most of it's from the bowling club.
Excellent stuff, Margaret. Well, it's been really good seeing you here this weekend, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. Are you going to be back next year?
Of course, yes.
Thanks a lot, Marg.
If you take us back, yes.
Oh, we'll certainly take you back, Margaret. Thank you very much. Okay, well, we're now in the caravan. As promised, we said we would take you around, and you've already heard from Stuart and Margaret today. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to head into the room where they're actually live on HF at the moment. So we'll just need to bear in mind that they're going to be transmitting, and we're just going to hit them and see what happens. So we'll open the door right now. Chris, obviously you're joining us here today. How are you finding it, the experience this weekend?
I find it very good, actually. It's very enlightening, and it's a good learner for everybody. And sorry about that. I was
no, just that's okay. I've actually said we're going live in the control room here. So, what was the highlight? Have you managed to do some contacts yourself this weekend?
I've done a few local contacts. I didn't manage to get out of the UK today, unfortunately, but I believe the rest of the operators have managed far worldwide and all that sort of thing.
That's excellent. It's really good to see you come up here today, and obviously the weather's not the best, but obviously you've enjoyed it, and I'm sure you'll be back next year to give us a hand, will you?
Most definitely, yes. If I'm around, I shall be up here, and any other event you run, actually. I really enjoyed it.
Good stuff, Chris. Thank you very much. What we'll do is we'll maybe just come back out, and what we'll do, we'll go back in there very shortly, because you can see it's actually quite busy at the moment, so we'll go back in there shortly. We'll be back soon.
Special event station for British Wireless for the Blind, calling from the west coast of Scotland. QRZ, QRZ. Yeah, the radio station again, please.
This is Golf 4 X-Ray Radio. Very good afternoon to you. Warmest greetings from the other end of the country, from Weymouth. Whiskey Echo, Yankee Mike, Oscar Uniform, Tango Hotel. And my name is Mike, Mexico, India, Kilo Echo. Go ahead.
Yeah, Golf 4 X-Ray Radio. This is Golf Mike 0 Romeo Alpha Yankee. Yes, good morning, Mike. Thanks very much for coming back to the call there, here to the west coast of Scotland, all the way from Weymouth. 5 and 8, your signal reports 5 and 8, Mike. Lovely audio coming in here to our location. We're located just above the Navy base at Fastlane. Don't know if you know it. The Royal Navy submarine base at Fastlane. A stone's throw from us. We can see it from the top of the hill here. But as I say, you're 5 and 8, lovely audio coming in here to the west coast of Scotland. G4XRR from GM0RAY.
GM0RAY, this is G4XRR. Yeah, a lot of QRL on frequency descent, quite a noisy band. We are experimenting with a homebrew halfway dipole which we made last week, so I'm pleased that
Okay, as promised, we're now going to head back in. We're going to actually catch Dave RTY, who is actually sitting in the corner of the room at the moment. So we'll head in there, I'll go low. Dave, I know Alan's on HF at the moment, but just wonder, how's the weekend been for you?
Absolutely terrific.
What's been the highlight?
The highlight has been worked into Canada.
Is that the furthest away contact?
Yes, I think so. On over that western side, yes.
Would you say this has been the best HF conditions you've experienced in a long time? I know your house, you're limited. Has this been the best experience up here in Glenfruin? And I believe it's your Avils we're using, so how are you finding it?
Very well. It's worked very well. I put that together on Thursday, and I'm quite pleased with the way it's gone.
What kind of antenna is it? Just quickly tell us what kind of antenna it is and what kind of band it covers.
It covers all the 6 hand bands as well as the walk bands, the ones in between. And it's called a W3DZZ because it was invented by an American, and it's got 2 40-metre traps in it, which means you can extend it by virtue of an antenna tuning unit to whatever band you wish to use.
Well, obviously, I'm hearing it's obviously very busy at the moment.
Yes.
Has this been the best day out of the 2, do you reckon? How many contacts have we made in the last couple of hours, do you reckon?
Around about 30, I would think, and it's been very, very busy, but the band is really quietening down now. Pardon me, the band is getting very noisy now, so that the contacts are dropping off.
Okay, no bother. Dave, thanks a lot for your assistance this weekend. I'm sure you've enjoyed it, and certainly be back next year, definitely.
Yes, indeed.
Great stuff. As you can see, Alan is actually on the radio at the moment, and he's actually speaking to a station on 40 metres, and it's becoming extremely difficult due to the noise. Alan, just quickly, you're listening there. Are you enjoying your day?
Yeah, it's great fun.
On that note, we'll just say 73s from the HF Shack here for GM0 IAY. 73s all out.